And that shit is crazy, bro. RP the Nipsey. King Nip was an influential member of the black community. RP to Dr. Sebi. And my only thoughts to really think of and reflect on to this crime, we gotta go and we gotta learn that shit's always gonna stay the same unless we change ourselves, you feel me? And Nipsey was one of those ones that he was trying to get us to do right. He was trying to get us to see the light in everything. Trying to get us to think on the same page and not be so much against each other as we are now. He wasn't one of those gangbangers that everybody going, they put on TV and they automatically think this is how all gang members act. And me being a member of the Gangsta Disciples, I for one believe in all his values and everything that he stood for, because he was one of those real ones that understood that his community was more important than a flag or a color or a gang set or anything like that. You know, he's always going to be missed. But more importantly, I just want to say that knowledge is power, but power nowadays is cancerous. It could be the life of you, but it can also be the death of you. 1 second you're thinking that everything is power. You thinking that just because you know this and you know that, then you can reflect on it and you can change something. But at the same time, you have to understand that with reflection and change comes a lot of repercussions. And see, that's one thing that a lot of people nowadays don't seem to understand. They want us to be dark. They want us to not know things. They want us to be dumb and blind to everything that's put out there for us to see. And us as a people, we have to wake up. Nipsey had that influence and he had that drive to change any and everything he could. He did things for the community that you don't see a lot of people doing nowadays. I mean, look at Akon, who just went and recently gave 80 million. 80 million people in Africa have lights now because of him. And see, that's all from influence, and that's all from wanting to change. You can sit there and you can brag about being woke. You can brag about being awakened and having knowledge. But at the same time, are you going to go and you're going to use that knowledge? Are you going to use your influence to change anything in your community? If you do, by all means, you have to understand that the more you know, the more of a target you become. So I'm going to go and I'm going to tell everyone that if you have knowledge, by all means, shed light on the younger ones, shed light on the youth, shed light on your people. But at the same time, understand that the more light that you shed upon everyone, it will, in the end, it will cost you the ultimate price, and that more than likely is going to be death. Anybody who ever had influential power or had any type of I'm sorry. This is heartbreaking. Anybody that had any type of drive to change the community and make the economy better for all of us were all killed off. And at the end of the day, you have to realize that it's only certain ones that are going to speak out upon it. But you don't have to be that person if you don't feel as though that you're right for that. but he was a disciple for the people. And for all those who go on and saying that it was gang related and stuff like that, it wasn't gang related. It was strictly a brother knowing way too much, so they had to silence him. Stay woke and stay alive, people.